Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to a beautiful evening celebrating 75 years of Ashok Leyland. Once again, thank you for gracing this occasion and making it special for us. Your presence means the world to us. Once again, we're going to remind you all to please ensure that your mobile phones are on silent or on vibrate mode. We will be starting shortly. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, your kind attention please. This is to inform you that this evening celebrating 75 years of Ashok Leyland is being streamed live across all of Ashok Leyland's social media channels. So in case you have friends and family or colleagues who couldn't be here with us this evening, feel free to reach out to them and let them know. We'd love to have them join us live online. Thank you. Namaskar, hello, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Your kind attention, please. We're requesting you all to please rise for the state anthem. உங்கள் அனைவரையும் தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்த்துக்காக எழுந்து நிற்குமாறு பணிவன்புடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். I repeat, we're requesting you all to please rise for the state anthem.
திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறந்து என்று செய்ய மறந்து வாழ்வதுமே வாழ்வதுமே வாழ்வதுமே.
Vanakkam, Vandanam, Namaskar. Hello and welcome to the celebration of Ashok Leyland's 75th anniversary. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to request you all to please take your seats. It is indeed our pleasure to welcome the Honorable Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways of India, the Honorable Minister for Industries, Investment and Trade Promotion, Government of Tamil Nadu, government officials, diplomats, special guests, members of the press and media fraternity, as well as the extended Ashok Leyland family and all of its partners. On this truly special occasion, we'd like to begin by paying homage to a legend from the Ashok Leyland family, S.P. Hinduja, a titan amongst his industry peers, was recognized globally for his charismatic and visionary leadership. The ex-chairman of the Hinduja Group and Hinduja Foundations, S.P. Hinduja never wavered an inch from the principles of his father and the values of his mother, from dedicating himself to philanthropic efforts and to honoring commitments. He led and inspired his brothers, Gopichand, Prakash and Ashok, to conceive and strategize the diversification and expansion of the Hinduja Group to newer heights, pursuing newer opportunities in various sectors across different geographies. S.P. Hinduja showed the way as the leader of the Hinduja family and the group. He will always remain a source of inspiration. In his wife Madhu, S.P. Hinduja found an ideal life partner who supported him throughout his meteoric rise. Aptly, after a conjugal life of 60 years, she departed this world as a Suhagan, barely a few weeks ahead of him, only to be reunited in eternity. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you our tribute to the visionary, the late Sri Srichand Paramanand Hinduja.
We never go or meet any other state for favoritism or asking for something for us. We think our duty is that when we are operating globally, we should be concerned about the people, host country, as well as the mother country. So, once we operate that way, we are not providing anything to anyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, a poignant note and a fitting tribute for an incredible human being and an inspiring leader. May I request you all to please put your hands together and show some respect. Thank you. Thank you so very much. This gesture means the world to us. Today we gather here to commemorate a remarkable journey that spans 7.5 decades of excellence and innovation. Ashok Leyland, a true industry leader, has left an indelible mark on the automotive world. And you are all truly proud to be a part of this iconic company. Over the next few hours, as we reflect on our achievements of the past, and more importantly, look towards the future, let us remember that we're not just celebrating an anniversary. We're also embracing the challenges and the opportunities that lie ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me a moment to introduce myself. My name is Sahitya Jagannathan, and it is my pleasure and privilege to be your host this evening. I'm a proud daughter of a father who spent his entire career at Ashok Leyland, and for that, I must say, thank you for making me a part of your extended family. Thank you. We begin with an act that takes us through various milestones along the way to us being here today, celebrating Ashok Leyland's 75th anniversary. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and enjoy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome onto the stage the man who's been overseeing Ashok Leyland on behalf of the Hinduja family for nearly 30 years and is pursuing a vision to be ahead in the automotive space. The man who's not only deeply passionate about this iconic company, but also has a strong emotional connect with the heart and soul of Ashok Leyland, as he leads us into the future, giving it the right mix of both traditional and modern ways, with a fresh outlook in everything that we do, and the guiding force behind this momentous occasion today. He truly is the CV Man of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a very warm welcome as I invite onto the stage the chairman of Ashok Leyland, Mr. Dheeraj Hinduja.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I'd like to begin by wishing everyone a very happy Janmashtami. This is truly a very auspicious day, very religious, and at the same time, for us, celebrating our 75 years. On behalf of the Hinduja family and the Ashok Leyland management, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of you. We are deeply grateful to have the presence today of Sri Nitin Gadkari ji, Honorable Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways. Unfortunately, Sri M.K. Stalin, Honorable Chief Minister, Government of Tamil Nadu, is not able to participate due to unavoidable circumstances. We are very happy that Dr. T.R.B. Raja, Honorable Minister of Industries, Government of Tamil Nadu, is with us today. As we all know, Sri Gadkari ji has been driving an unprecedented transformation in construction of highways across India, leading to significant improvement in the efficiency of the road transport sector. Under his leadership, the extent of highways has more than doubled in the last 9 years. He has been a relentless advocate of electric and other clean energy vehicles. Dr. Raja has been driving vigorously the growth of industrial landscape of Tamil Nadu. We are fortunate to have the presence of these two dynamic and inspirational leaders on this momentous occasion. I would also like to extend a special welcome to Sri Nand Gopal Gupta, Honorable Minister for Industrial Development and Export Promotion, Government of Uttar Pradesh. A warm welcome to Mr. Oliver Balhatchet, Deputy High Commissioner of the UK in Chennai, Her Excellency Ms. Mosi, Ambassador of Democratic Republic of Congo, and other excellencies and dignitaries. We are all grateful for your presence. I hope as you walked in, you had an opportunity to see the exhibition and may have noticed that Ashok Leyland's story is in many ways synonymous with India's story. Founded in 1948, the company has played a pivotal role in shaping the landscape of passenger and cargo mobility, and today it stands tall as a symbol of innovation, excellence, and sustainability. Today is a very special day for us as we celebrate a 75-year journey that is packed with significant achievements. We have always envisioned and positioned products and solutions in anticipation of emerging customer needs. We have been in the forefront of indigenous development of contemporary and evolving technologies. The company's recent range of heavy-duty and light-duty trucks have seen phenomenal success. Recognizing the importance of extending financial support to the customer, Ashok Leyland launched the vehicle financing business through an entity, Ashok Leyland Finance, and followed up subsequently with Hinduja Leyland Finance, both of which have made a mark in the business. We have also been in the forefront of digital transportation revolution with our telematics and other customer-centric aftermarket solutions, including e-marketplace for used trucks. Beyond our conventional product portfolio, we have taken big, bold steps to develop and launch electric vehicles with operations in India and the UK. Several hundred of Switch electric buses are running successfully on the roads of the UK and in India. In fact, we cherish that our latest generation of electric double-decker buses offered to BEST were flagged off by Shri Gadkari ji, and we're equally honored today that he has unveiled our new electric light truck, which will be on the roads in the next few months. We are also developing vehicles that are based on alternate fuels, such as methanol and hydrogen. We are determined to replicate our established commercial vehicle leadership in the clean energy vehicle range as well. You would have seen on display our hydrogen fuel cell and hydrogen ICE vehicles developed with NTPC and Reliance Industries respectively. As we journey through our 75 years into an exciting new future, we have set a new aspiration, a new purpose, and a new set of values to power this journey. Our tagline of Koi Manzil Door Nahi reflects our new brand identity. Ashok Leyland has the vision of being in the global top 10 commercial vehicle league. The vision may seem audacious, but I am convinced more than ever that with the availability of the abundant internal talent and our commitment towards cost leadership, we will definitely get there. The alternate propulsion portfolio that we are building is designed to be a disruptor commercially. Our aim is to ensure that we build an Indian multinational that will alter the current equilibrium in the commercial vehicle industry. To start with, we are already among the global top 5 bus manufacturers, and it is only a matter of time that we go into overdrive with our trucks as well. As a responsible and responsive cooperation, we have accorded utmost importance to environmental, social, and governance in our operations. 0 at 100 is the theme for our sustainability mission. That is, we are aiming to realize net zero by the time Ashok Leyland is in its 100th year. Diversity in all forms is at the core of our HR strategy. A high point is an all-women engine line in our Hosur plant, and this will be followed by similar plants in our other factories as well. Amongst the various social initiatives, our Road to School program has been impactful in enabling close to 200,000 disadvantaged children obtain access to quality education and holistic development. Our Jal Jeevan initiative provides clean drinking water to the needy communities. In our growth so far, our vendors, our dealers, and customers have always supported our operations, and I would like to thank them all for being an integral part of our growth. And I'm positive that this association will continue for many more years. I would also like to acknowledge the unstinted support from our shareholders, the board of directors, investors, bankers, financial institutions, and various central and state government agencies, and our trade union. Once again, I would like to thank Shri Gadkari ji and Dr. Raja and all the distinguished guests for taking the time to celebrate our 75th anniversary. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the warm welcome, sir. I'm sure hearing you say that the Ashok Leyland story is synonymous with India's story must have been a moment of great pride for everyone gathered here today. And when we say Koi Manzil Door Nahi, we definitely have to be audacious enough to dream big. So thank you once again for sharing the dreams and the vision here with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of dreams, 2023 began with a dream that allowed us to go on a path that no one else had dared to dream of before. As we look ahead into the future, we will always remember the journey that brought us here. 75 years of being the best in whatever we set out to do. 75 years of bringing world-class products to you, our stakeholders. 75 years of caring for the communities we've lived in. Our new brand positioning, Koi Manzil Dur Nahi, is what inspires you to chase those dreams. The dreams that you've had and hopefully will make a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, please have a look at the film we've got for you.
1947. A million dreams hinge upon a new nation. India needed to be built from the ground up, and to help fulfill these dreams, in 1948, Ashok Leyland was established. Ashok Leyland's trucks and buses became the lifeblood running through the veins of India. In the history of the world, there are just a handful of companies that can lay claim to laying the foundations of an entire nation. We are one of them. India was on a voyage of self-discovery. We became the wind in India's sails. Since then, Ashok Leyland has spread its wings around the world, from South Asia to the Middle East, from Africa and beyond. Ashok Leyland was there, building the dreams of these nations. But it's not really progress until it touches every single citizen. Ashok Leyland's innovations and mobility solutions made thousands of dreams come true. With the dedication and relentless efforts of our driver partners, we delivered essential goods wherever they were needed. Helping young couples move into their new homes. Helping school children with the fire of learning in their hearts. Ashok Leyland was there to get each one of them to their destinations. Helping cities come closer. But behind every achievement is a story of struggle and sacrifice. India was no different. Ashok Leyland salutes the brave soldiers guarding our borders. But now is no time to stop. Now is the time to accelerate. With a slate of exciting new technologies, including fuel cell, hydrogen and electric vehicles, we are at the forefront of creating a better, safer and greener future. Of course, it's a long road ahead for India and for the world. We are at the crossroads today, where the choices we make will determine what our future holds. But we are prepared because we know that if we are there for each other, shoulder to shoulder, we will make it. With passion in our hearts, we march forward. Fueled by ambition, we forge a new path. Undeterred by challenges, we keep rising. Ashok Leyland. दुनिया की राह पर कोई मंजिल दूर नहीं.
On the occasion of Ashok Leyland's 75th anniversary, world leaders, statesmen, celebrities and well-wishers from across the globe have been sharing their warmth, appreciation and heartfelt wishes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to announce that the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankarji, has written to us on this occasion. May I please invite onto the stage the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Ashok Leyland, Mr. Sheenu Agarwal, to please join us and share the letter with all of us.
Good evening. I'm pleased and deeply honored to read the message that we have received from the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankarji. Here is the message for you. Congratulations to Ashok Leyland family, management, staff, workers, and all stakeholders on milestone celebration of its 75th anniversary on 7th September 2023. Ashok Leyland's remarkable success is testament to its sagacious management that has ever exemplified unwavering and uncompromising commitment to excellence. A viable and efficient auto industry is spinal to sustaining the phenomenal growth the nation is currently registering. Automobile sector, critical in sustaining supply chains, is quintessential to economic growth. It is gratifying to gather that Ashok Leyland is in the forefront of this. Continual indigenization of CV technology and environment-friendly initiatives by Ashok Leyland exemplify its contribution to further self-reliance and resilience in our growth. I am confident, given its visionary management, Ashok Leyland will ever be on incremental trajectory and continue serving development facets of our nation. With firm belief that Ashok Leyland will continue playing significant role in the upward surge of Bharat with the same enterprise and enthusiasm, best wishes to its management, staff, workers, and all stakeholders for their efforts so far. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for reading the letter to all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now direct your attention towards the AV screen on stage as we play a message from His Highness Sheikh Saud bin Sakr Al Qasemi, the ruler of Ras Al Khaimah.
14 years ago, the Hinduja family and Ashok Leyland established their operations in Ras Al Khaimah. They recognized the sincerity, authenticity, and ambition behind our Emirates vision. Today, Ashok Leyland stands as a prime example of what a company can achieve when willing to anticipate, embrace, and shape the future in a business-friendly environment like Ras Al Khaimah. Congratulations to the Hinduja family and all the Ashok Leyland family on reaching this milestone, 75th anniversary. We are proud of their success.
We would like to offer our heartfelt appreciation to His Highness for sharing this message with us on this special occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, we have here with us the Deputy High Commissioner of United Kingdom in Chennai, Mr. Oliver Ball Hatchett, and I'd like to invite him onto the stage to read the congratulatory message from His Excellency, the Prime Minister of United Kingdom, Rishi Sunak. Welcome, sir.
Good evening. It's a great honour to be here on this momentous occasion and to be asked to read a letter from my Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak. And it goes as follows. It gives me great pleasure to send the Hinduja Group my warm congratulations on the 75th anniversary of the birth of the company that we know today as Ashok Leyland. It is wonderful that, to mark this memorable occasion, you have embarked on a dream drive expedition around India with your ongoing pledge to support the country's economic development in the future. Aside from this, it is heartening to learn that the Hinduja Group seeks to keep the UK as its hub and that the UK-India collaboration will look to make the most of the technological and engineering skills both of our countries richly preserve. Please accept my very best wishes on this momentous anniversary and for the years beyond. Rishi Sunak. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ball Hatchett, and our sincere gratitude to His Excellency, the Prime Minister of United Kingdom, for his kind words. இவ்விழாவிற்கு வருகை புரிந்துள்ள தமிழக தொழில் முதலீட்டு ஊக்குவிப்பு மற்றும் வர்த்தகத்துறை அமைச்சர் டாக்டர் டிஆர்பி ராஜா அவர்களை அன்புடன் மேடைக்கு அழைக்கிறோம். I'd now like to invite the Honourable Minister for Industries, Investment Promotion and Commerce, Government of Tamil Nadu, to please join us on stage. The Honourable Minister is known for his dynamism and his tireless efforts to make Tamil Nadu the EV capital and R&D hub of the nation, whilst working hard to make the Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu's dream of a $1 trillion economy a reality. Sir, if I can request you to please join us center stage. May I now invite Mr. Dheeraj G. Hinduja and Mr. Sheenu Agarwal to join us on stage to felicitate the Honorable Minister. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again for gracing this special occasion. இப்பொழுது மாண்புமிகு அமைச்சர் அவர்களை சிறப்புரையாற்ற பணிவன்புடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். Thank you, Mr. Hinduja. Thank you, Mr. Agarwal. May I now request the Honorable Minister to please address the gathering.
Honorable Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Thiru Nitin Gadkariji, Chairman of Hinduja Group, Thiru Gopitan Hinduja, who could not, unfortunately, not join us today, but he is here with us in spirit. The Chairman of Hinduja Europe, Thiru Prakash P. Hinduja, Chairman of Hinduja India, Thiru Ashok P. Hinduja, Chairman of Ashok Leyland, Thiru Dheeraj Hinduja, and MD and CEO of Ashok Leyland, Thiru Sheenu Agarwal, my beloved friend Oliver Bolhoch from the Deputy High Commissioner of the UK, Madam Ambassador from the Congo, the members of the Ashok Leyland family, employees past and present, ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to be here on this great occasion. First of all, let me congratulate the entire Ashok Leyland family and the Hinduja family for achieving this immense achievement. 75 years of toil, 75 years of hard work, 75 years of perseverance, 75 years of innovation, and much, much more than that is what makes a company strive so long, get all the way to 75 years and still trudge along strongly. So I must say, hats off to the Hinduja family for pulling this off, and the biggest congratulations must go to the amazing workers that the Ashok Leyland family has been blessed with. So congratulations to everyone. As India awoke, as they say, in 1947, close to that, 1948, Ashok Leyland began its journey as Ashok Motors in Chennai. So it's good to see that Ashok Leyland has stuck to Chennai, to Tamil Nadu, and is continuing to reinvest in Tamil Nadu, and has shown immense trust in the value, in the talent that's available in Tamil Nadu. So thank you, Ashok Leyland, for that. Since then, it has grown by leaps and bounds, both economically and as a family. Today, Ashok Leyland's market cap is around 55,000 crores. That's a huge task, and they're employing about 10,000 people and many in Tamil Nadu. It has collaborated with others at the global level, illustrating the fact that everybody benefits from the globalization and sharing ideas. It has become a global player of repute, a world leader in many sectors. It especially is the second largest manufacturer of commercial vehicles. It's the third largest manufacturer of buses in the world, and the 10th largest manufacturer of trucks all over the world. And especially all these numbers, when you hear about a company coming from India, and especially from Tamil Nadu, it makes all of us extremely proud. So when I saw that first Austin made in Ennore, it's a beautiful beauty that was standing there, I had to take myself away from the Honorable Minister and just gawk at the beautiful machine that they made way back in 1949. Why don't you just relaunch that beauty again? It looks stunning even now. And I must say, your bus, the many of us here and many of my friends, we all have fond memories of the double-decker buses that used to ply all over Chennai. The red beauties that you used to have then, they're no longer available. But then I think something of that vintage beauty needs to be restored back in Tamil Nadu, in the streets of Chennai also. And I'm urging the Ashok Leyland group to bring it back to Chennai also. While that be the case, they've come a long way, and they've started innovation. And the amazing machines that I've seen parked all over this place. I must say I was totally involved in looking at all your amazing fuel cell tech and the LNG tech, safeguarded by the CNG, backup by the CNG, and the EV, the completely electric trucks that you've driven. I must say, this whole level of innovation that Ashok Leyland has been bringing into the commercial vehicle sector it's going to be one key domain for the entire nation, and this is something which is going to change the course of the nation. So I must say, when everyone knows that the economy of India runs on Leyland mostly, so I think in that way Ashok Leyland almost moves India. So that in itself is a huge, huge thing. So if you lay off the Ashok Leyland fleet for a day, I'm sure the economy will feel a huge dent. So that's the kind of impact the Ashok Leyland family has had on the nation. So I'm extremely happy that you're going the green way. Tamil Nadu is the greenest state in India, and we want to see all kinds of green efforts happen in this state. All of this has been the story of India as well. We started as a country with a long way to go, with a lot of challenges, but today we have grown so much as a country, as a people, become world leaders in technology and prepared for the future, just like Ashok Leyland. Ashok Leyland also has a strong Tamil ethos. It has not been about growing, but also being about giving back to society. It has been about being diverse and inclusive. I'm extremely, extremely happy to see the all-women Hosur plant. I think the entire family definitely deserves a huge round of applause. They launched their all-women production line in Hosur, Tamil Nadu, and it's doing beautifully well. I must say here that Tamil Nadu is also extremely proud that of all the women working in India's factories, of the women workforce in India, almost 50% are from Tamil Nadu. So that's how much we respect our women. So it's amazing to see so many women here. I'm sure most of you are past members of the Ashok Leyland family, including the hostess here, who proudly said that her father was also from Leyland. I think that being a family in Ashok Leyland helps, and that family value shows in how the Hindujas also carry themselves. The Road to School activity that the Ashok Leyland has taken up, the flagship CSR project of Ashok Leyland, with the main aim of making education a social leveler, impacts children in government schools. The program provides for a holistic development of primary and middle school children through education, health, hygiene and nutrition. This is exactly what we're doing with the breakfast scheme, a breakthrough scheme of the Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. The first time in India we've rolled out breakfast for school-going children, and I'm glad to note that Ashok Leyland is also helping in many ways. Ashok Leyland has also invested significantly to train and upskill workers in core manufacturing sectors. That is more like our Nan Mudalvan scheme of the Honorable Chief Minister. So I see a lot of similarities between how Ashok Leyland works and the Dravidian model government of the Honorable Chief Minister here. Ashok Leyland is a badge of honor for TN because of its social outlook and the way they work as a family. As much as we thank Ashok Leyland for their contribution to India and Tamil Nadu, we have to thank the Hinduja family as well. The Hinduja group employs over 100,000 people all over the world in 38 countries in truck making, banking, chemicals, power, media, healthcare, and everything else. So I'm sure the family's success is due to the values that they hold close to their heart. So I'm extremely happy with that. And a special welcome, a special vanakkam to Gadkariji for gracing this occasion. a man who understands the need of the industry and is extremely result oriented. And I've known him, I've followed him for a long, long time, hugely respectable. He works our respect. When he speaks, he treats everyone with respect and also has only good things to say about everyone else. So that's an amazing trait for a leader of your stature who's been seen many, many years in political life. So good to have you, sir. Thanks for coming over and gracing the occasion. He's a politician whom my leader, myself and my dad also especially respects. AI Ashok Leyland's tagline is Koi Manzil Dur Nahi. It fits perfectly for TN also. That's exactly what we've had in our mind and when we've strived so hard to reach this far. But we would of course call it Yenda Ilakum Tolaival Illai. So thank you, Leyland, for being part of Tamil Nadu. It's an honor. It's an honor to have a company, an institution of this stature in Tamil Nadu. And it's an even bigger honor to have employees who hold their company so close to their heart and give their heart and soul to every day to make sure that the company grows, and with that, the nation. So hats off to each and every employee who's gracing this occasion too. So thank you for having me here. I'm just going to read out the Honorable Chief Minister's message today. I extend my heartiest congratulations to Ashok Leyland on their 75th anniversary celebrations. Their contribution to putting our state on the world map of the automobile sector is commendable. It is a matter of pride for all of us at Ashok that Ashok Leyland is one of the most illustrious organizations based out of Tamil Nadu. People of Tamil Nadu and Ashok Leyland have been together in this journey all these years, and I wish that this travel continues in the future too. I wish them many more years of growth and success. Signed, M.K. Stalin, Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those kind words. Ashok Leyland in சார்பாக மாண்புமிகு அமைச்சர் அவர்களுக்கு எங்களுடைய நெஞ்சார்ந்த நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you our esteemed chief guest this evening. He's an indomitable statesman for whom politics is an instrument of socio-economic transformation and a senior minister in the cabinet of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. As the longest-serving Minister for Road Transport and Highways, currently running his tenure for over 9 years, his contribution to the nation's development is truly undeniable. With a vision for a strong India, his focus has always been on delivering results, connecting India one road at a time, one of India's most respected politicians. अब मैं अशोक लेलैंड की तरफ से अपने सम्मानित मुख्य अतिथि भारत के माननीय सड़क परिवहन एवं राजमार्ग मंत्री श्री नितिन जयराम गडकरी जी का स्वागत करना चाहती हूँ. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a very, very warm welcome to the Honorable Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways of India, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, onto the stage. I'd also like to invite Mr. Prakash Hinduja and Mr. Ashok Hinduja to join us on stage to felicitate our esteemed chief guest, the Honorable Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways of India. Sir, may I request you to please felicitate and welcome the Honorable Union Minister. And ladies and gentlemen, may I encourage you to please keep the applause going. It is a moment of great pride for us that the Honorable Union Minister has joined us here today. Thank you, gentlemen. May I please invite our esteemed chief guest to address the gathering.
Honorable Minister from Tamil Nadu, Dr. Raja, respectable Prakash Hinduja ji, Ashok Hinduja ji, Sri Dheeraj Hinduja ji, Sri Shenu Agrawal ji, Mahesh Babu, all respectable dignitaries and dear friends. The 75 years of great history, remarkable history, and most important thing, the way in which they contribute in the Indian economy, that is to be most important thing which is related with the futuristic technology and concerning with the automobile industry. It is really a great thing for all of us that the success story of Ashok Leyland and Hinduja family is very important. We are the fastest growing country in the world now. And the automobile sector is the most important sector, which is very important. And presently I am related with this sector, that the reason that I can understand what is the importance of this sector in the country. I am giving my special congratulations to Ashok Leyland and Hinduja family for their great success, and also the promoters, employees, dealers and stakeholders for this great success. I am really happy that constantly Ashok Leyland is doing excellent job in the field of innovations, excellence, sustainability for our country. I always tell to the people two important philosophies. One is knowledge to wealth. The innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices, we name it as knowledge. And conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. And the most important philosophy, that second philosophy is, no material is waste and no person is waste. It is depending upon the appropriate technology, it is depending upon the appropriate vision of the leadership that you can convert waste into wealth. I am really happy that automobile industry is the most important industry for the country. Actually, this is a growth engine for Indian economy. We are the third largest automobile industry economy in the world. I am telling you the story that when I am taken charge as a minister under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, our number was 7. And the size of industry was 4.5 lakh crore. And today, the size of the industry is 12.5 lakh crore and our number is third. Just 2 months before, we just surpassed Japan and our number is now number 3. And as a Minister of Transport and Automobile Industry, it is my mission that we have to take this industry number 1 automobile manufacturing hub in the world. And that is the capacity to this industry. The most important thing that this industry is the most important industry which is giving maximum GST to the state and central government. This is the industry which is giving employment of 4 crore 50 lakhs young talented youth of our country. And that is the reason that this is the important industry for the growth of our country. The Prime Minister's dream is to make India Atmanirbhar Bharat and the economy of $5 trillion. I am 100% confident in the mission. The role of automobile industry is the most important role, and that is the reason that we need to accept new technology which are available in the world, and even in our country the research is going on. The contribution of this industry in our GDP is 6.5%. Then you can just understand how this industry is going to helpful for all Indian economy to make Indian economy of $5 trillion. I am really happy that today the way in which Ashok Leyland is doing research, development and launching of new models, I am really happy. Because 2004, I am constantly pursuing about the alternative fuel. Our present import of the fossil fuel is 16 lakh crores. And that is to be really a big problem for the country because of the pollution. It's an economic problem, but at the same time, it's creating a lot of pollution in the country. The three important pillars of the Indian society is ethics, economy, ecology and environment. And regarding ecology and environment, as a road minister, we are making a lot of roads. I am responsible for increasing the manufacturing of automobile in the country. But sometimes I feel guilty conscious. Because of the fossil fuel, we are creating more pollution. Delhi is an example where the pollution problem is really a crucial problem. So for the reason, this is the time for the country that we should accept alternative fuels. And as a farmer, I am working from 2004. I remember when Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the Prime Minister of India, he sent me with the Ram Naik to the Brazil. And at that time, constantly I am pursuing that diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector. Today I am happy that we are making bioethanol from sugarcane juice, molasses, BAB molasses. We are making bioethanol from corn, broken rice, even all type of food grains, and that we are adding 20% bioethanol in the petrol. Now it is really a success story. But now it is really a great thing in my life where I am pursuing this from last many years. Just 10 days before I got opportunity to launch Toyota Flex Engine Innova in Delhi. It is 100% on bioethanol. Now the TVS, Hero, Bajaj, they have got the two-wheeler and three-wheeler available on bioethanol. The ethanol rate is only 60 rupees and the fossil fuel compared with the diesel and petrol is come to 110 to 120 rupees. And the car is generating 60% of electricity. So exactly as an average concern, the rate of fuel is coming 25 rupees per liter as a petrol. So that is to be a great thing. I am also giving my special congratulations to Hinduja Group and Ashok Leyland. In Bangalore, we have successfully implemented the program, pilot project, by adding 15% methanol on Ashok Leyland buses. At that day, I got opportunity to launch the methanol truck from Ashok Leyland. We can make methanol from the low quality coal. And the coal is available in the country. Even in the coal mine area, in the mining area, we can use methanol truck. The Assam Petroleum is making 600 ton of methanol per day. And even in the Deepak Fertilizer and RCF in Mumbai, they are making methanol. And my dream is to start methanol trucks and buses in the country by which we can reduce the import of diesel. At the same time, successfully it is recommended by ARAI that we can add 15% methanol in diesel. Then we can save the import of the diesel, and diesel is hazardous and creating more pollution. Now it's also a great thing for me as a farmer. We have 135 industries where we are now in the process who are making bio-CNG and bio-LNG from the rice straw, popularly known as parali. And because of burning of parali, we are facing crucial problem in Delhi. Today, Honorable Press Chairman of Indian Oil, Mr. Vaidya is here. I am really have a great pride for him that with our constant persuasion, he start making bioethanol from rice straw. 1 lakh liter of bioethanol and 150 ton of biobitumen from parali, rice straw. And today it is to be a great thing that they are making now bio-aviation fuel from rice straw, from biomass, and where it is going to add into our aviation fuel, it will be a great thing. And the day will come, the farmers of Tamil Nadu, from their rice straw, they will make the ethanol, and by which that ethanol we can make the bio-aviation fuel, and we can run our complete aviation on that. The Indian Oil, our all one oil company has already successfully started in Numali refinery in Assam, and they are making bioethanol from bamboo. We can use the waste land available in the country by which we can increase the production of the bamboo, and that bamboo can be used for making of fuel, ethanol. Really, the India, particularly the research is really good. The way in which we are developing, it's very, very important. Now in the electric buses, I will request the Hinduja Group and Ashok Leyland that we have just tendered for 10,000 buses for electric. Now I got appointed to launch electric bus from Ashok Leyland in Mumbai, double-decker bus. To running bus on the diesel for best in Mumbai, the cost is coming 115 rupees per kilometer. And the electric cost, actually previously when we received the tender, for non-AC bus it was 39 rupees per kilometer, and for AC bus it was only 41 rupees per kilometer. But now, without considering the subsidy, this cost will come only 60 rupees per kilometer. So this is going to be import substitute, cost effective and pollution free. I am assuring you, there is a great requirement of these buses in the country. Now we are making good roads. Now people are traveling in the country. We are developing 36 Green Express Highway. We are connecting Chennai to Delhi. And actually I am telling you that before coming to this program, I was taking the review of our project from Chennai to Bangalore. In the end of this year, in the first January, in January month, we will start Bangalore-Chennai Express Highway, where time period will be only 2 hours. So you can launch luxury buses, sleeper coach buses on electric, and just like business class, people will enjoy that. And you can reduce the ticket rate by 30%. Because the fuel cost is very less. I am just giving you the example. You start from Manali. From Manali to Rohtang Pass, it will take something 3.5 hours. We have just completed Atal Tunnel, and because of that, you can only cross the tunnel with 8 minutes. In pass of 3.5 hours, only 8 minutes. After that, in Himalaya, from Manali to Ladakh, Leh, we are making already 5 to 6 tunnels and roads. And in Ladakh and Leh, you come to the Zojila Tunnel, and in Zojila Tunnel, it is to be the longest tunnel in Asia of 11.8 kilometers. It is near Kargil, and 70% of work is completed. And after that, the Jhedmore Canal, you can come to Srinagar. And Srinagar to Jammu, we have already in the process of making up 18 tunnels, out of which 14 tunnels have already completed. And after that, there is Delhi-Katra Highway, Axis Control Highway. You come to Amritsar and Amritsar to Delhi. And Delhi, it starts the Mumbai-Delhi Express Highway of 1 lakh crore. Now it is already completed up to Vadodara. And by this highway coming to Surat, we are making new Green Express Highway for Chennai. You don't need to go to Mumbai and Pune. From Surat, we will come to Nasik, Nasik to Ahmednagar, Ahmednagar to Solapur, Solapur to Kurnool, and then Kurnool to Chennai, Trivandrum, Kanyakumari, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Mangalore, Cochin, everywhere. And that is going to reduce the distance between Delhi to Chennai by 320 kilometers. And this will be complete Axis Control Express Highway. So you can start the luxury buses. The potential for public transport is very important. Again, I will request Mr. Ashok ji, we are making electric highway, cable highway from Delhi to Jaipur. After the peripheral road of the Delhi, Then near after Panipat, we are making Green Express Highway connecting to Delhi Airport. Presently on that road, taking 2 hours, but we have just within 4 months we are going to inaugurate that road. It will be only 15 to 20 minutes. And by 30 minutes you will be on Delhi-Mumbai Express Highway, and it will be 2 hours from Delhi to Jaipur with electric highway. The cable will be there. So my request to you that already your friends and your competent, they are already in the process of starting manufacturing of trolley bus. There are 2 or 3. And where we are going to launch in Nagpur in my own constituency already, and Delhi to Jaipur, that is to be a big requirement in the country, by which we can reduce the capital cost. Because the lithium ion battery, the cost of the bus is very high. By making electric highway, we can reduce the cost of battery, and where you can reduce the cost of truck and buses. The idea is taking the load from the Delhi to Jaipur by e-highway, we can reduce the logistic cost. Presently, it's a big problem in Indian economy that our logistic cost is coming 14 to 16%. And now, the China, the cost is 8 to 10%, and European countries, it is 12%. So after making this change in fuel and e-cable highway, I am confident that up to the end, within 3 to 4 years, we want to reduce the logistic cost into single digit, up to 9%, by which we will be more competitive in the international market, and it will be helpful for us to create more exports. Now in the automobile industry, the size is 12.5 lakh crore, world number 3rd, and out of which 50% is the export. Our two-wheeler industry, they already have an export of 50%. And there is a huge potential for trucks, buses, cars, scooters, two-wheelers, three-wheelers. And the new futuristic technology is hydrogen. I am really happy that today you have launched the truck on IC engine. We are using hydrogen fuel cell. It is the future. The futuristic technology, futuristic vision, futuristic planning is very important for the country. And knowledge is very, very important. The way in which Indian startup, the Indian IIT, engineering colleges doing excellent jobs. At the same time, people like you who are making a lot of invention, and because of the research, they have got the solution of all important questions. And I am confident that you have got the capability for that. And that is exactly the future of our country. I am really happy the way in which the country is marching towards to become a world super economic power, making Indian economy of $5 trillion, which is the dream of the Prime Minister. The role of automobile industry is very important. And I am really happy that today the way in which you are taking new innovations, new technology, ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-LNG, bio-CNG, hydrogen. I have got the hydrogen car. The car I am using, the only car available in the country, that is with me. But I am only using it because once my wife asked me the question that you are going to telling the people that there will be hydrogen from the water and you will run the car. I am not ready to believe you. How people are going to believe? And that is the reason I immediately decided to take hydrogen car, and today I am taking that car to Delhi, everywhere, and giving opportunity to every chief minister, please go. Hydrogen is the future for the country. We are the importer of the energy, but people like you who contribute in the Indian economy with your research, the day will come that we will be the exporter of the energy. And the green hydrogen is important. We can make green hydrogen from the municipal waste, segregated municipal waste and sewage water. I am selling in my own constituency the sewage water for power generation to government of Maharashtra and getting 300 crore rupees per year to my corporation from that. So no one is waste. And that is the reason that the way in which your IC engine you are doing, there is a huge potential. We need to plan for having the stations for that. We need to integrated plan that how we can make the hydrogen, and that is to be the future. I am really happy the way in which Ashok Leyland and Hinduja Group is taking initiative, how they are getting good market internationally, and the way in which they are creating employment and at the same time giving tax to the state and central government. It is one of the success story. The 75 years history is very, very remarkable and historical history, and that is to be a great contribution in Indian economy from your industry. I am really happy. I am giving my all best wishes to all stakeholders of Ashok Leyland and Hinduja family. I am closely associated with the family. I know that the way in which they are taking initiative in the different fields, but the automobile field is very, very important for the India, and that is the reason that the way in which you are planning for the futuristic technology, the day will come that your industry is not going to create more employment potential, but your industry is going to create wealth for the country. I am giving my all best wishes to all of you, all the stakeholders. I am really happy and giving special recognition and giving my thanks for your 75 years of success, Amruta Mahotsav. Thank you very much. Namaskar, Vanakkam.
Thank you to the Honourable Minister for Road Transport and Highways of India. Thank you, sir, for gracing this occasion and for those incredibly inspiring words. India, our country, will be a superpower globally, and Ashok Leyland is proud to transport the nation to its destination. Ladies and gentlemen, we're also very, very proud of the fact that the Honourable Minister for Industrial Development, Export Promotion and Investment Promotion, Government of Uttar Pradesh, Shri Nandagopal Gupta ji has joined us here today. May I please request the Ashok Leyland family to join us in giving the Minister a very, very warm welcome. Thank you, sir. Your presence and support means the world to us. We now have a special video message from the man who had the strategic vision to invest in an industry that he foresaw way back in the 80s. It's been his commitment and support that has taken not just Ashok Leyland, but the entire group ahead of its times. We would have loved to have him here in person with his infectious energy and keen sense of humor. Presenting to you a message from the chairman of the Hinduja Group Worldwide, Mr. G.P. Hinduja.
Honorable Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, distinguished ministers, respected diplomats, fellow industry leaders, and dear friends. Thank you all for your gracious presence this evening. Nitin Sahab, you are indeed a real doer and a good implementer, one of India's most dynamic and progressive union ministers, transforming the country's road infrastructure at a pace never seen before. I would also like to express our appreciation to Thiru, Dr. T.R.V. Raja, for continued support and guidance of the Tamil Nadu government. We are proud to have our industrial base in this great state of Tamil Nadu. I was planning to be there with all of you. However, owing to the upcoming inauguration of the OWO, the Old War Office, I had to change my plans. We have spent 8 years transforming Winston Churchill's War Office into a place of peace and solace, and have created a Hinduja legacy and will be the destination for London. Nevertheless, I am glad my brother Prakash and Ashok and the family members are present there. For the Hinduja family, this is a moment of great joy that our group's flagship in India, Ashok Leyland, celebrates its 75th anniversary. It has served our nation and other regional international markets globally and is renowned for its leading innovation, manufacturing, reliability, and service, as well as quality excellence. This evening, we also remember Sri Chand, our late eldest brother, who we are sure must be showering his blessings on us on this momentous occasion. Throughout our lives, we four brothers have always been close and have the utmost respect for each other. Everything we did together and with full understanding and hope. What shaped our hearts and minds are our late parents, principles and values. The 5 principles laid down by our late father and the founder of the group, which continue to guide us even today. 1. Work to give. Word is a bond. Act local, think global. Partnership for growth. Advance fearlessly. Till the 1980s, our business of over 7 decades was mainly in trading and mercantile finance. As the business environment globally changed, we decided to add industry, manufacturing, banking, and in all technology business, including cybersecurity. Around the same time in 1987, the opportunity to acquire Ashok Leyland came up when British Leyland decided to exit India. We remember the numerous challenges we then faced, and the company was starved of investment, barely producing few thousand vehicles. However, we saw the opportunity looking to the excellent professional management, and we look up the challenge of bringing in investment, technology and energy into the AL ecosystem. Our single point agenda was to make AL a leading commercial vehicle manufacturer globally. We worked hard to transform it and make it one of the leading commercial vehicle manufacturers, and today it is the world's 4th largest bus producer. Going forward, there are numerous exciting developments. Ashok Leyland has developed vehicles driven by renewable energy, notably with electric, hydrogen, and other low-emission fuels like methanol, etc. Our aspiration is to make Ashok Leyland one of the best-known global brands in the world. Thanks to the loyalty of the entire Ashok Leyland team, since 1987, led by Ram Shahani, late Ram Shahani, Mantosh Sondi, R. Sheshashayi, who is present here, and many others who have contributed to achieve this particular journey. We believe that all people who work for the group are our extended parivar, where Ashok Leyland is today and where it aspires to be tomorrow. Would not be possible without numerous contributions from our extended parivar members, our customers, our board of directors, our employees, our suppliers, our dealers and our financial partners, many of whom are associated with Ashok Leyland for more than 5 decades. On behalf of the family and Ashok Leyland management, I want to thank all of you. On behalf of my brothers, Prakash and Ashok, the entire Hinduja Parivar, I would like to convey our satisfaction with the way the management of Ashok Leyland is taking the company forward under the direction of the board. Today, the Hinduja Group is a global conglomerate spread across 11 verticals. but at heart our home remains India, which is our motherland. We have a binding faith and confidence in India. It is the land of abundant opportunities and has glorious future as it has had great past. We always work to foster better relations and act as a bridge between our host country and mother country, where we have been successful and a lot has been done by us, for which I am grateful to all my brothers. For many years, I have been stating in several international gatherings that India's tremendous potential will make it world's third largest economy, and we are moving on the same track. Our group remains committed to the philosophy of Make in India, Skill India and Digital India. We will play a leading role in India's future economic initiative. Thank you all very much once again.
Thank you to our esteemed chairman of the Hinduja Group worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate our 75th anniversary, we wanted to take the time to shine light on a few diamonds who've been a part of this glorious journey. In grateful remembrance of Mr. Shahani, who was Ashok Leyland's first Indian managing director, and he served in that capacity from 1978 till 1998 and subsequently as the chairman until 2010. He was a visionary architect who laid a strong foundation in manufacturing, engineering and technology for Ashok Leyland, the magnificent edifice that we see today. In an era where AL faced challenges for growth, he had the courage to embark on an expansion plan that was to grow the company manifold. Hosur, Alwar and Bandara plants were his creation. He had been the president of SIAM and CII and went on to serve as the chairman of IndusInd Bank. After his tenure in AL, he was involved in many Hinduja Group activities such as Hinduja National Power. I would now like to invite Mrs. Sunita Shahani, who will be receiving it in memoriam of Mr. Shahani. May I call upon Mrs. and Mr. Prakash Hinduja to join us on stage to present a memento to Mrs. Sunita Shahani, who will be receiving it in memoriam of Mr. Shahani. Welcome, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, may I encourage you all to please put your hands together. Thank you, Mrs. Sunita Shahani, and thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Prakash Hinduja. Thank you so very much. Next, in warm appreciation of R. Seshasai, fondly known to all as Sesh, is a gentleman who needs very little introduction to this audience. He joined Ashok Leyland in the year 1976, rose to become the managing director in 1998. He became the executive vice chairman of Ashok Leyland in 2011 and was the non-executive vice chairman until July 2016. He led Ashok Leyland's transformation into a self-reliant, globally competitive technology leader seeking growth through globalization and diversifications via acquisitions and joint ventures. He also led the company to embrace the tenets of sustainable development and environmental protection. Sesh was also on the board of several reputed companies such as IndusInd Bank, ICICI Bank, Infosys, and presently, he's on the board of Asian Paints Limited. Further, he was the president CII and CIAM and has served as the chairman of the board of governors of the NIT Trichy and IITD and M. Kanjipuram. Sesh has won several honors and recognition, including the Star of Italian Solidarity Award by the Italian government, Sir Jehangir Gandhi Medal for Industrial and Social Peace by XLRI, Jamshedpur, and the Lifetime Achievement Award by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a very warm welcome as I invite onto stage Mrs. and Mr. Sesh Sai. May I also invite Mrs. and Mr. Ashok Hinduja to join us on stage to felicitate Mr. R. Sesh Sai. Welcome, sir. Welcome, ma'am. May I please invite Mrs. and Mr. Ashok Hinduja to felicitate Mr. R. Sesh Sai. Thank you, sirs. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to offer our sincere gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, the Honorable Minister of Road Transport and Highways of India, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji. Thank you so very much for joining us here today, sir, and launching 3 vehicles here today. Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can join me in offering our sincere gratitude to the Honorable Union Minister. The Honorable Union Minister launched 3 vehicles here today, the Ashok Leyland 9-meter hydrogen fuel cell bus, the Switch IEV series, IEV 3 and 4. Thank you so very much once again, sir. We now continue with this evening's program. In grateful remembrance of M. Natraj, fondly called MN by auto industry, Mr. Natraj joined AL as a graduate engineer trainee in 1965 and subsequently, after donning different roles within the R&D function, became the executive director in 1995. Being very strong in the fundamentals of engineering with excellent observation skills, he was leading the expansion of PD activities into a full-fledged technical center with matching manpower increase from 100 plus to 2000 plus. A major contribution from him is laying a strong foundation for making AL self-reliant in design and development for commercial vehicles. There were several first-time right products in the company, To name a few, which still are our strengths, are semi-low floor bus, vestibule bus, multi-axle vehicle, stallion, and many more. In addition, development of engines from Hino and Ivco, gearbox from ZF and axles from Meritor and Dana were led by him. On behalf of the Natraj family, may I request Dr. N. Saravanan, Chief Technology Officer, Ashok Leyland, to receive the memento on his behalf. May I please invite Mr. Shom Hinduja onto the stage to felicitate Dr. N. Saravanan on behalf of Mr. M. Natraj. Welcome, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you to show some appreciation as we fondly remember Mr. M. Natraj. Thank you once again. I'm going to request you to please be seated. In warm appreciation of S. Nagarajan, popularly known as SN, a qualified chartered accountant and company secretary who had 50 glorious years of service to Ashok Leyland and the Hinduja Group. Joining Ashok Leyland at Ennore in the year 1973, as a junior executive, he held various positions as manager materials, manager project finance, manager corporate accounts, manager internal audit, and manager finance. And when in 1989, Ashok Leyland Finance was formed, SN was appointed the managing director. SN was instrumental in the growth of ALF as one of the premier non-banking finance company in the country, which got merged with IndusInd Bank. Subsequently, in 2008, when AL was looking at forming an NBFC arm again to cater to its vehicle finance business, SN led the formation of Hinduja Leyland Finance, and within 5 years of its incorporation, made it a successful enterprise. SN was also involved in launching other businesses for the group, which were rather greenfield in nature. Ashok Leyland Properties, the Transport Exchange, Gulf Ashley Motor Ashok Leyland, Wind Energy as well. SN was instrumental in the formation of Hinduja Leyland Finance, Hinduja Housing Finance, Grow Digital Platforms, and Gadi Mandi. May I please invite Mr. and Mrs. Dheeraj Hinduja to felicitate Mr. and Mrs. S. Nagarajan. Thank you, sir, for your invaluable contribution. Thank you once again. As we celebrate our 75th anniversary, we'd like to felicitate our most trusted partners who've been instrumental in our journey being successful. May I please request our chairman, Mr. Dheeraj Hinduja, our managing director and CEO, Mr. Shenu Agarwal, to please join us on stage for the felicitation. Welcome, gentlemen. If we can have you join us here, please. We begin with the largest CV fleet owner, VRL, has been our prized customer for almost 5 decades. Dr. Sankeshwar started VRL in 1976 and built this business to the behemoth that it is today. They've been our trusted partner in innovation and are a proven trendsetter in the industry. We've gained a lot over the years from the technical acumen and commercial expertise of Dr. Sankeshwar. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm welcome to Dr. Sankeshwar as we invite him on stage. Thank you, sir. I believe Dr. Sankeshwar would like to take the opportunity to felicitate Mr. Dheeraj Hinduja on stage. Thank you, sir. How thoughtful of you. What a lovely gesture on a special occasion. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so very much. Next up, TVS has been associated with Ashok Leyland since our inception and is one of our oldest partners. So much so that TVS is virtually synonymous with Ashok Leyland in Tamil Nadu and Kerala. They have been vital to our success in our endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, give a very, very warm Tamil welcome to Mr. Dinesh as we invite him on stage, please. Thank you, sir. AMPL started as our exclusive dealers for the erstwhile states of Hyderabad and Bombay and have been a valuable partner since our inception. They've been instrumental in our accomplishments and are one of our trusted partners. Late Mr. Mahesh Pranlal Sangvi was crucial in establishing the Ashok Leyland presence in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Please join me in giving a warm welcome as I invite onto the stage Mr. Bharat Sangvi and Mr. Sachin Sangvi. Thank you. Thank you once again for joining us. May I now please welcome on stage Mr. Rajiv Sanghvi. Welcome, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and join me in giving a very, very warm welcome to Mr. Rajiv as we welcome him on stage. Thank you, sir. Rajesh Motors has been a part of our family for the last 38 years and have been an important part of our journey in Rajasthan. They've played a pivotal role in establishing the Ashok Leyland brand in Rajasthan. I take immense pleasure in inviting onto the stage Mr. C.H. Shah and Mr. Sharvik Shah. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you so very much for joining us this evening. Thank you so very much. Sandeep Motors has been our dealer for the last 31 years and has been instrumental in holistic value addition to our customers for 2 generations. Their deep emotional connect and the dedication with which they have established the AL product is truly unparalleled. Ladies and gentlemen, with a warm welcome, please join me in welcoming on stage Mr. S.G. Rathi and Mr. Sandeep Rathi. Thank you once again for joining us on this special occasion. Swaidan Trading, part of the Al Nabuda Group, has been Ashok Leyland's distributor in UAE for 4 decades. Swaidan is a torchbearer for the AL line of products in the UAE market. Thanks to their commitment and outstanding reputation for customer service, we are proud to welcome on stage Mr. Swaidan Al Nabuda. Welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us here this evening. May I invite all of our distinguished guests to please give a warm welcome to Mr. Al Nabuda as he joins us on stage. EFAD Autos Limited has been our distributor in Bangladesh for the past 37 years. Since 2017, they've been assembling our vehicles in their state-of-the-art facility in Damrai. Today, Ashok Leyland ranks as the 2nd largest manufacturer of commercial vehicles in Bangladesh. I invite Mr. Tashfeen Ahmed, the Vice Chairman, to please join us on stage. Welcome, sir. Thank you so very much for joining us here as we celebrate 75 years of Ashok Leyland. Thank you so very much. I'm going to request you to please be seated. Thank you. The road to a Better Future is a coffee table book which showcases 75 incredible stories that are curated and will leave you invigorated, humbled, and inspired. You will learn about students who've overcome great odds to complete education. You will hear about the community's commitment in providing quality education for children and about innovative practices to pave the path for excellence for all stakeholders. We welcome you to the world of RTS through our coffee table book, and be assured that there are many more stories yet to be discovered and shared. May I please invite our chairman, Mr. Dheeraj G. Hinduja, and Mrs. Shalini Hinduja on stage to launch the book. Welcome, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. The Road to School program started with just 36 schools in Hosur in the year 2015. Today, the program has a reach of more than 1,500 schools, impacting over 192,000 students. Let's take a look at how the RTS program has evolved with several awards, numerous milestones, more importantly, countless stories of grit, resilience, and innovation.
Education and livelihood are pillars that build a nation. And we at the Hinduja Group are part of this nation-building journey. Let's travel together and celebrate the path paved by our founding father and take his legacy forward. Starting with education. We met with lack of direction. We faced tough terrains. We confronted roadblocks of reality. We noticed a lack of access. And we saw barriers to inspiration. These were disturbing signs. It was time to pave a new path. It was time for Road to School. An initiative determined to take learning to India's villages, where we bridge gaps, promote holistic education, and nurture wellness. This helped us change the picture. We increased gender participation, improved learning levels, protected childhood rights, and inspired to excel. Since its presence in 2015, Road to School has made an immense impact. But the journey does not end here. This path came with its own set of challenges. It became evident that the Road to School had to lead to a road to livelihood, a program we launched in 2022. Along this road, we laid milestones for the future. guided careers, supported passions, and partnered dreams. We will continue to travel on these roads towards a horizon where children shine with promise and where young India leads the way.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite our Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Shinu Agarwal. Welcome, sir, to present the vote of thanks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As we celebrate our 75th year of existence, on behalf of Hinduja Group and Ashok Leyland, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all of you for gracing us with your presence here today. This momentous occasion would not have been complete without your support and your blessings. We were exceptionally honored today by the gracious presence of Shri Nitin Gadkari ji. He is undoubtedly one of the most dynamic leaders our country has. What he has achieved under his tenure was never ever even imagined before. In many interactions we have had with him, he has always provoked us and pushed us to think beyond the boundaries. His vision of green mobility has inspired not just Ashok Leyland, but many companies like us to create world-class products using alternate fuels. We were also honored by the gracious presence of another very young and dynamic leader amongst us today, Honorable Minister of Industries, Investment Promotion and Commerce, Government of Tamil Nadu, Thiru T.R.B. Raja. Tamil Nadu has been our home for 75 years now, and we wish to express our grateful appreciation to the Government of Tamil Nadu for providing us with all the support for the last 7 decades of our association with this great state. Ashok Leyland is one company that took birth almost alongside the birth of independent India. We take immense satisfaction in the fact that Ashok Leyland has been able to serve our nation, contributed in its growth, and have touched several million lives. Over the past 7.5 decades, Ashok Leyland has grown and evolved in many, many ways, overcoming different challenges and achieving one milestone after the other. This has only been possible because of the dedication of our employees, trust of our customers, and the unwavering support of our various partners. As we reflect on our journey, we are filled with pride for the accomplishments and innovations that have defined Ashok Leyland. Today, we not only celebrate our past achievements, but also look forward to an even brighter future filled with new opportunities and continued success. We express our deep appreciation to our employees, past and present, many of whom, with great passion and with many personal sacrifices, devoted several years of their professional career to make Ashok Leyland what it is today. We are also grateful to our customers who have placed their trust in our products and services and showering us with their loyalty and their trust. Our gratitude extends to our business partners, suppliers, dealers, investors, and other partners whose support and collaboration have been greatly instrumental in the success of Ashok Leyland. Last but not the least, we want to thank all the families of all our stakeholders for their unwavering support, understanding, and patience as we dedicated ourselves to take Ashok Leyland forward and higher. As we look forward to the future, we pledge to continue our journey of innovation, sustainability, and excellence. We are deeply committed to achieving our vision of becoming top 10 global CV player by focusing on our values of innovation, agility, trust, partnership, and customer centricity, and guided by our purpose of transforming lives and businesses through leadership and mobility. As always, we remain committed to our society and our communities through our Road to School and our Road to Livelihood programs, and also towards environment through our ESG initiatives. Once again, I want to thank you for being part of this occasion. I also want to place my special thanks for Shri Nandi Gupta, Minister of Industries, Uttar Pradesh, who has come here, agreed to come here on a very short notice. Thank you, sir. And I also want to thank Mr. Kalanidhi Veeraswamy, who was here with us earlier, is a member of Parliament from North Chennai. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening is truly a special occasion, celebrating 75 glorious years, and we were wondering, who do we bring down to mark this occasion? Of course, we could only think of one dynamic duo whose music has been the background music for most of our lives. From Chak De India to Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi, to fashion, to band Baja Barat, to Aaja Nach Le. They've had us grooving at the most important day in our lives. They've also given us songs to get over heartbreak and get on with our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm speaking of none other than Salim and Sulaiman Merchant, the recipients of virtually every award in the country and the coveted Grammys and the Emmys. The duo have enthralled audiences across the globe, and I can promise you, you're in for a rollicking time. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a very, very warm welcome to Salim and Sulaiman Merchant.